All right, so next question. What are going to be the prominent ways to monetize your time spent in the metaverse?
Okay, so this is probably the most important question, like generally, for anybody looking to get involved in the metaverse. Because, in my opinion, that's the
Damn. It's quite the response.
yeah. I mean, isn't that the thing that attracts people at the end of the day?
Well,
You think about crypto, DeFi, like
it's the value proposition
yeah,
that the metaverse brings to people.
yeah. It's not the fact that at least we're saying it's not the fact that you can go in there and like party and dance and stuff
Yeah.
with your friends. I mean, that's cool and all, but is that really what's going to attract everybody to the metaverse and have you stay there?
Things like a VR chat, that's the value proposition. You can come in, chat, party. We saw that documentary, right? There's a good value proposition there, but that's not enough to sustain $1 trillion metaverse.
Yeah, I mean there's components of it. Like there are people there who are earning actual income. Like there was teachers, I think that I don't know how they were being compensated. Probably by
tips
and stuff like that. There were actual virtual dancers, companion type people, and they get tipped and stuff. So there's a little bit of an exchange of value in there.
Yeah.
So yeah, what does the AI say?
All right, so monetizing in the metaverse. There are several potential ways to monetize your time spent, including selling virtual goods and services. Many people who spend time in the metaverse are willing to pay for virtual items such as clothing, accessories for their avatar, or services such as custom designed virtual spaces. You could offer these types of goods and services for sale and earn money in exchange.
Very true. We've seen all that already.
That's why we have a marketplace.
Yeah.
Participating in the game economy. Some metaverse platforms have built-in game economies where players can earn virtual currency by participating in various activities such as completing quests or trading with other players.
Dang.
You can earn money by participating in these activities and then exchanging the virtual currency for real money.
So we've also seen this occur, and we're actually enabling this in our games, and we're seeing other developers do the same thing. So
yeah,
spot on, dude. Yeah. Spot on so far.
Look at this, advertising and sponsorship.
Now, this is something that's obviously going to be huge, but not necessarily huge yet.
Not until there's millions of people. Yeah. If you have a popular presence in the metaverse, you can earn money by partnering with companies who want to advertise their products or services to your audience. For example, you could allow companies to place virtual billboards or other advertising materials in your virtual space, or you could become a sponsored influencer who promotes the products of a particular brand.
Damn, son. So far, all this stuff is on MetaZone so far.
Yeah.
Which is great. This is what realization it's like we're on to something, right? As long as AI agrees.
Number 4, hosting events and experiences. The metaverse offers a unique platform for hosting a wide range of virtual events and experiences such as concerts, conferences, and games. You could earn money by hosting these types of events and charging admission or offering other forms of payment.
Very true. That keyword is hosting. So that's what, Metas and MetaZone enables is not everybody has the technical abilities to create these types of experiences on their own merits, right? Unless AI just becomes that powerful where you can literally speak into your microphone and it can just decipher code and output like all these functions and stuff.
Coming soon.
It's possible.
It's coming soon.
We could get there, but for now, the best way to do it is to actually leverage existing developers to build this type of content, right? And then you can host it yourself and monetize it this way. So that's good, dude. That's 4 checks in a row, I think.
Yeah. All right. Next question is, what activity will play the biggest role for the metaverse economy to expand?
I bet you it's going to be very similar to,
Okay.
Very similar to the last question.
So there are several activities that could play a significant role in driving the expansion of the metaverse economy, including the following: investments in virtual assets. As more people become involved in the metaverse, there will likely be increasing interest in investing in virtual assets such as virtual land, buildings, and other property. This could drive up the value of these assets and create a more robust and dynamic market for them. Number 2, development of new virtual experiences. The growth of the metaverse economy will also be driven by the development of new and exciting virtual experiences that draw more people into the metaverse. This could include the creation of new games, social platforms, and other types of interactive experiences that are engaging and immersive.
Yeah, this is what I expect. This is like what the majority of the metaverse is right now. That initiative is just creating more virtual experiences. So like the other side is really focused on that.
Yeah.
Big concerts, big whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
That's going to be the big driver of interest because I guess you can't do that anywhere else on the internet. So why not?
Yeah. They have the technology to facilitate it too.
Yeah.
All right, number 3, adoption of new technologies. The expansion of the metaverse economy will also be fueled by the adoption of new technologies that make it easier for people to access and participate in the metaverse. This could include the development of new hardware, such as virtual reality headsets, and the creation of new software tools that make it easier for people to build and interact with virtual spaces. Number 4, increased collaboration and partnership. Finally, the growth of the metaverse economy will be driven by increased collaboration partnership between different players in the ecosystem, including developers, investors, and users. By working together, these parties can help to drive innovation and growth in the metaverse, which will create new opportunities for economic expansion. I don't know if the AI has a concept of a digital land owner. As a matter of fact, why don't we just ask that? So what is a digital land owner?
I'm pretty sure it does because it sources information from pre-2021 and, projects like Decentraland were announced or discussing these concepts, in 2017. So
a digital landowner is a person or entity that owns a piece of virtual land in the metaverse. This land is typically represented as a digital asset that can be bought, sold, or traded just like any other type of virtual property. Digital land ownership typically confers certain rights and responsibilities, such as the right to build and modify structures on that land, and the responsibility to maintain land and comply with other applicable rules and regulations. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, they explained it without injecting NFTs, so they're already like
they're
trained
like Reddit.
Trained on marketing etiquette.
Yeah, right.
The AI knows, dude. If you put NFT in there,
you're gonna get canceled.
Yeah, that's solid AI, dude.
Yeah. All right. Here's the next question.
So was that satisfying? So you think it does know?
It does know.
It does.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah, because it seemed like in the last question, it wasn't really. It refers to landowners as users. I feel like users are people who are in the metaverse who don't necessarily own like the important assets of the metaverse, like land, for example. Or
remember, there's competing models now. There's that scarcity land model like Decentraland, and there's the infinite land model like Spatial.
Yeah,
so
but
any user can be a landowner, right?
Yeah, that's true.
But you're right. It's important to distinguish the two categories of users, right? Yeah, there's users, and then I guess land owners. So it's like different activities that are
different
expected.
Incentive models as a result.
Yeah. True. If you want to focus your time in the metaverse as a landowner, that implies you're a provider of an experience or a service that to attract users.
Yeah.
Right? And if you just want to be a user, you don't want to put in all that work.
Yeah.
You just want to spend your resources to have fun.
Yeah. Experiences
or to extract even more value for yourself through your time and endeavor. So you're right. But that's like a pretty deep in the weeds, I think, understanding.
Yeah, and I guess in the context of things, it's not important to distinguish landowners in this case, but
true.